Hello YouTube, this is Antimeridium back on our regular Minecraft world, our modded Minecraft. As you can see, I've been doing a little bit of work with the castle. It's coming along pretty well. I will show you what I've done. So I've put up some walls. I've also planted some trees out here. So we have a lot of different saplings, which leads to a lot of different kinds of wood. And you know, stone bricks look nice, but I don't want to build it, you know, completely out of just stone bricks and nothing else. So, what I was going to do is I'm going to, you know, grow up a bunch of different trees and see what, just, you know, kind of compare them side to side, see what the wood looks like, see what the wood looks like when turned into planks, and I'll just, kind of compare them. I might have you guys vote on woods. So over here I have an energy condenser, and what this does is I can put something in here and then I put stuff in here, and the EMC amount that this has is converted into whatever is up here. So I'm going to do that with some glass. I'm going to get some glass going. I am going to need more stone here at some point, but for now, we'll start with glass. Now, it would be cool to have stained glass, but I think for now I'm going to stick with just regular old glass panes. The reason I'm not making the glass panes directly in the energy condenser is glass panes do not have EMC value. The glass blocks do, but glass panes do not. And that's alright. Because we can just make the regular glass bricks. So we'll just start putting up some glass. Yeah, so I've got some basic rooms set up, and I'm thinking, so what I'm going to do is, this room is going to be like tall. It's going to go up a couple stories, and it's also going to have the stairs that go up to the second story. Had a bit of a creeper problem there. Or I might put the stairs here. I haven't decided yet. It might be nice to keep that grand room as just like this big room to do stuff in, and then put stairs here so it's not in the way. That way also you can just go from the front of the building, or I might put stairs on both ends. I don't know yet. Hey there, little guy. So for now, you know, it's coming along. I definitely need to put up more walls. I need to just sort of make it all look good. Let's see here, I think. So I've got some stuff in here. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some of these ingots, and I'm going to go turn them into EMC. I also need to figure out what I want to make the floor out of, and I think I'm probably going to do that out of a wood of some sort. And then I'm probably also going to I might do the roof out of wood as well. So it'll be a castle, but not like stone upon stone upon stone castle. Pop some other things in there. Anyway, yeah. So we have plenty of stone bricks. We don't have any shortage of those. So for now, it's mostly just building in this new area. I am going to need to make more panes. I'm just going to make all those. Okay. Yeah, so it's quite a pretty view going out there. Like, I like being able to see all the sunflowers through the window here. But yeah, did I apologize for my neighbors yet? I don't know. I don't know if you can hear them, but my neighbors are being really loud. I think they're having a party, and their music is kind of obnoxious. So I apologize for that if you can hear it. But yeah. So, regardless of when this posts, it is currently Saturday night where I'm at. So it's not as entirely egregious as it could be, I guess. They could be doing it on like a Tuesday, like they did over the 4th of July when I was trying to study for my candidacy exam, and they had their music up so loud all day that I couldn't focus on anything. Like, I could feel the bass. And that's not good when you're trying to study for a candidacy exam, which is basically a thing that decides your entire future. So, you know, I wasn't too happy. Okay, we're back? Alright, sorry about that. Minecraft crashed on me. So I'm going to have to put those two videos together later. Anyway, what was I talking about? Candidacy, neighbors, being loud. Yeah, I think that's about it. That about covers it. But yeah, I don't know what the occasion would be tonight, unless they're just, you know, getting some people together. And I can't really yell at them about it because, you know, they didn't start until like 8-ish. So it's a reasonable time to start playing stupidly loud music, even though they live in an apartment complex surrounded by people. But, you know, rules of society state that people can have parties on weekend nights if it's, you know, late enough. So I'll just complain to you guys and leave them alone unless they're still playing it at like 1 o'clock in the morning and I can't sleep. And then I will like bang on the wall or something. I don't know. Not that it helps, but oh well. Okay, so these rooms over here are going to be nice and light. So they're, again, I have no idea what I'm going to use these different rooms for, but I'm sure they will all find a use eventually. Okay. Go. But yeah, I am looking forward to spring. Not because of warm weather, which, you know, that's nice. I actually kind of like cold weather, but it's been kind of warm these past couple days. But no, I'm looking forward to spring so I can go looking for ants. Which sounds really weird, I know, but I'm going to go find queen ants and start raising my own little ant colonies. And, you know, that'll be an adventure. Add them to my small menagerie of critters and plants. Which currently I have a rabbit, a parakeet, some fish, and a bunch of plants, including some succulents in a terrarium, and some spider plants, and a Christmas cactus that is a clone from like 100-plus-year-old propagated plant because it was my great-grandma's. And basically, I don't know if you know how Christmas cactuses grow, but basically the little leaflets grow in like chains. So you can just kind of break one off and plant it in dirt and it'll grow an entire new plant. So I have one of those from my, oh darn it, missed. From my great Nana's old cactus. And it's doing pretty well. It's fairly drought tolerant, so when I forget to water my plants, it does fine. Most of my plants are succulents or cacti, because I tend to forget to water them sometimes. And those guys are just a little more resilient. Oh my gosh. Pretty sure my neighbors are out on their patio too, so like my desk is right beside the big like sliding glass door out to my patio, so whenever my neighbors are out on their patio, I can hear like everything they're saying and doing. I can also hear when their dog wants to be let in. They have an old beagle that just, you know, this old happy chill dog that just, you know, sits around with them on the porch sometimes. But when he wants back in, he barks or bays, you know, the whole beagle ow thing. Okay. So because our walls are tall enough, and I do have some lighting going on now, I am going to keep building even though it's dark. So I think these inner rooms I think I will have... How ridiculously tall do I want it to be? I think I want it to look more rectangular than square. So I'm going to do one more layer for the windows. And then I'll do a layer on top of that. And then above that will be the ceiling. And then I will start on figuring out the second floor's layout. But yeah, it's gonna take a lot of stone. Thankfully, with the energy condenser, I don't have to mine a whole bunch of cobblestone. I can just turn other things into the stone bricks, which might be cheating a little bit, but if I didn't want to cheat a little bit, I wouldn't be playing with mods. So, hello, child zombie, you cannot reach me. Haha. And of course, the towers are going to go up nice and tall. I'll probably have different levels to the towers. Might be linked to with, I might do ladders for those just to save some space. Alright, I am out of window panes. So we'll work our way back over to the energy condenser. Don't want to fall too far. Now, please tell me I didn't turn all... I think I turned all of the glass into that. Okay, I'll have to make that. I just need one piece of glass and I can put that in the energy condenser and make some more. I'll do that, put those in there. I am going to make another chest for over here. I know I have one in the other room, but since this is where I have the energy condenser, I'm just going to put some stuff in here. Might pop that in there too. I don't really need that. There we go. Okay. That can be made into panes. Oops. And these can go in here. Okay. Cool. So we're back in business. Yeah, so this episode is pretty much just going to be building. I could figure out how to do a time lapse, but I'm not going to do that for this episode because it's a hassle, and honestly, watching just sped up videos of people building kind of sometimes makes me nauseous. So, I don't know why. It's just something that I just not big into. So, in general, I will either cut out or just chatter my way through whatever I'm doing. And in this case, I'm just chattering my way through. Right. Might pop a torch in there. Not going to do anything with that little area unless I make it into like some sort of secret passageway or secret storage spot or something. I should probably put torches on the tops of these if those zombies are going to climb or going to spawn up there. Oh well, I don't think it's going to be enough of an issue to make it worth it, because then I'll have to, pick up the torches again, and that's a pain. Oh, and the volume just increased again. Lovely. They aren't very considerate of their neighbors. Like, I love this apartment. Like, the layout is great. It's a good price. For someone who is a 20-something in graduate school, it's a nice place. I have a second story. I have a basement. But it's in a row of other townhouses, and there are neighbors. I'm not even going to say that there are noisy neighbors, because it doesn't matter where you live. There are going to be noisy neighbors if you live in an apartment block or something like this. Someday, I will have a place in the middle of nowhere, and I will be able to grow my own plants and keep bees and have bunnies, and it's just going to be my own little piece of quiet far away from noisy neighbors. How I'm going to manage this if I want to actually go into science and need to live near a university, I don't know. But someday, you know, you can dream. One can dream. Now, I don't know if... I could always go into like some sort of field botany or something. So this first room... Yeah, I think I'll have it just be... Oh! Go away! Shit. Damn it. Stupid spider. Damn it. Okay. Well, let's take care of these guys. See if that spider's still following me. I don't think so. I should probably put doors on there. Let's take care of this creeper real quick. No, don't you blow up, you little... There we go. Okay. Very good. I'll hop back up here. There we go. Okay. Now, I don't know how tall I want these windows to be, but I definitely want them taller than those other ones. And I'll probably have them like do a little arch thing. Good. Sun's coming up. Shouldn't have to worry about monsters too much longer. The spiders will lose interest. Oop. Okay. How are we doing on time? We're still good on time. Alright. Oh, that's cool. The Sakura tree drops... Hey! Stop! Stupid spider. I was working there. I'm also out of food. Do I have any food in here? Kind of. I'll cook up some potatoes. But it is starting to look nice. And that spider is still after me. It's daylight. Didn't you get the memo? Okay. Pop that in there. Pop that in there. Okay, I have those. So I think I'm going to replace these with those. Alright. Eat potato. Get some health back. Alright. I really like the way this is arched. It's just kind of cool. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this area up here yet. Also, somewhere around here I'm going to have to build a garden. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to get to it. Oh, nope, I didn't want that. That's supposed to be... There we go. Okay. But yeah, we're going to have to make a place for our apiaries, which are bee houses. I'm going to need to figure out how to make big ones. I'm going to need to grow a bunch of plants to get seeds, to get oil, to make the stuff for the bee casings and whatnot. I would also like to start working on getting some oil, refining that into fuel. And I can use that to fuel some engines to make some quarries. And even if we have, even though we have the ProjectE mod, which means basically we can convert things into whatever we want, you still do need the EMC to convert stuff into. And I'm also going to want to build a flower array with the ProjectE mod. So you have, there are these like sunlight gatherer machines that you can make that just make EMC from the sun and can make things for you. So I'll need to make a bunch of those, and you can kind of just put them in a pattern and sort of have them just feed into an energy condenser and then make them have them, you know, turn that EMC into something. Okay, cool. So, all right, looks like we missed a little bit there. I think this is where the spider kept knocking me off. I might put some windows in the towers just to make them not quite as claustrophobic. They aren't huge towers. It might be good to put like a little library or something in. Okay, and then we've got this spot over here. Okay. So I want to go one up when I do the ceiling. That way, you know, from below, the windows aren't flush with the ceiling. So I'll end up doing it like this, like so. I am going to need to light up the ceilings up here if I do that, though. But I think I'm going to save that for next time. We're starting to get a little short on time. So what I'm going to do is... I don't have any cobblestone, do I? Okay. I'm going to run over here. I know I have some iron in here. I'm going to go cook this iron so I can make some more axes if I need to. When I need to. And then I'm going to chop down some trees. And I'm going to set up some comparisons with the wood. And then I want you guys to tell me what wood you think would be good for the floor and what wood you would like to see for the roof. And if I do anything with logs, what logs you think I should use. Okay? So I'm going to chop these trees down. I think they should hopefully all be grown by now. If not, then oh well. And then I'll just take all the different kinds of wood and sort of just set up a comparison with them. I am going to need to make another axe, I think. Dark oak is always a nice choice. I like dark oak. Alright, the acacia hasn't grown yet. That's okay. I don't really like orange wood. We're not going to use the acacia. I'm making an executive decision on that. We already have oak wood, we have dark wood, we have birch wood. Those guys just grow different colored leaves. Really? I hate those guys. No, stop it. There, okay. Ebony. The ebony hasn't grown yet, but I do have wood already for that I can set up for a comparison. Alright, we've got oak there. Sakura isn't going to chop down all at once because it's Natura. That's oak. I don't know what the heck that sapling was. This maple. Oh, the hill cherry hasn't grown yet, which is sad. The tiger wood hasn't grown yet. Okay. So, I guess one of the options will be, if you don't like the woods that are there, we'll also just take a look at these woods. Actually, do I have... No, I don't have any. I was going to say, do I have any fertilizer? But I don't think I do. Let me take a look in here real quick. So first, I also do need... Let's see here. Well, we have the silver bell. I'm going to pop those in there. Ebony wood. I think... Okay, yeah, so that's the hill cherry that hadn't grown yet, so that's good. Maplewood. Oh, hey, I forgot I have those in here. I can eat those. Alright. Excuse me while I eat some food. We're running into... Okay, so. Let's see here. I have like no room in my inventory. Just gonna pop some stuff in there. Okay. Oak. birch. I won't make you, designate these guys by name. I'll just tell me, like, out of the order, like, number from the left or something, which ones you like best. Oops. Did I? Natura maple. I don't think I laid that out. Okay. Now I will leave Natura woods open as a choice, although they are kind of a pain to cut down. But, they are there. Alright, so we have all these different kinds of wood. Tell me in the comments which ones you like, which ones you don't like, which ones you would like to see used as planks, which ones you would like to see used as logs, which ones for floors, which ones for ceilings, etc. Just tell me what you like, and next time we will go about installing some wood. So until next time, this is AntiMeridium signing off.